Hello everybody, it's Kim. I just had this dropped at my back door by UPS about 3 minutes ago, and I have been really anxious to try it out. I saw a lot of reviews online, and it brings most city water down to 0 solids. I'm not expecting a miracle here. We have over 1,500 parts per million of solids in my well water. But even if I have to filter it 2 or 3 times, I figured it's better than having to purchase it at Walmart once a week. So let's take a look and see what's inside this box. All right, I'm going to try really hard not to get my arms in the way because I have a bad habit of doing that. But the first thing it came with is a little booklet. As soon as you open it up, it gives you a couple coupons to save some money on additional filters. And it talks about everything that, let me put it closer, it will take out of your water. Okay, so this was plastic wrapped. I did take it off because I thought it would make it a little bit faster here. First thing we get is a filter, and this is a good size filter. And I wish I had wrote down his YouTube channel, and I'm sorry I didn't, but he did a test on several different ones, including the Berkey, a reverse osmosis countertop one, the pure and the straws and all that. And this one was the only one that brought it down to 0 in all of his water. He cut these open, and there's actually 5 different layers in there where all of the other ones simply had carbon in it. So I thought maybe for my needs this would really help. So there's the filter. Here's my container. Once again, I have bad shots here, but it is what it is when you only have a phone to use. So, all right. I'm going to take this lid off. It's really cool. It has a little spout. This is, I believe, the 20 cup. Does it say it somewhere? It holds 20 cups of liquid. There is... and the directions come on the inside of the wrapper there, and a box here, and you get this cool little meter, total dissolved solids meter, that shows you what is in your water. And I am curious to see what I have. So let me turn this on. Oh, it's got a little plastic thing on it. Got to take that off. There we go. Right over here, I have a pan of water fresh from my sink. This is not filtered water. You can see, look at, no matter what I do, I still get these solids all over my dishes because it's so heavy here. Even the dishwasher rinse and all that, that's a joke. It doesn't work. So let me see how this works. Turn it on. Let's place it in my water. See where it's going to go. Not sure if you could see it, but it's saying 105 times 10. So that's over 1,050 parts per million. I don't know if the meter even goes that high to go higher than that. Let's take that off of hold and try it one more time. There we go. Now it's going up. Remember, that's times 10. I'm going to see if it does the same once I turn it off. Turn it back on. Let's see where we go. So this is showing 11,300 parts per million. 11,500. Told you my water's terrible here. And it's tipping the 1,200 mark. So anyway, that's where I'm starting with. And then I'm going to follow, there you go, 12,000. Anyway, it's going to bounce because the water is just so heavy, it really can't do an accurate job on it right now. Right, I didn't film this part because it was kind of boring. The directions say to take your container and wash it in hot soapy water, rinse it well. I did that. And you take your filter and you rinse the outside of your filter off for 30 seconds under warm running water. So I did that. And somehow I have to get this untwisted here. My hands are wet. Okay. Now I'm going to take my filter. It doesn't say to prime my filter at all. And you have to screw it into the bottom of this piece here. And you want it to be rather firm because you're making a seal. Because there's a little disc on here. All right. That goes back in my container. I'm going to use the same water that I tested. I haven't changed anything. And I'm going to pour it right into my unit here. All right, and I'm going to see how long it takes. Oh, it's coming out pretty fast out the bottom. So I already see it coming out the bottom. I'm going to let this filter, and then we're going to test it and see if it brought down the solids and how much it did. Okay, I'm so anxious to see the results that I can't wait. By the way, it was 1,270 parts per million when it was times 10, not 12,000. Our water pre-softener, pre-filter was measured at 1595. So that brought it from 1595 to between 11 and 1,200 parts per million. So now I'm anxious. I dried out my pan, or rinsed it and dried it. I'm going to take it directly from the little spout here, and I am going to measure it again. Safe drinking water is considered, I can't remember if it's under 200 or 250 parts per million, so obviously ours wasn't safe. All right, here we go. I am so anxious to see this. Let's see. I'll tip it this way, see if we can see a little better. Can't believe it's 0. There's no way. No way. That brought it to 0. I would. Oh my gosh. Really? Let me turn it off. Turn it back on. Really? Unbelievable. Now I know I'm going to have to change this filter more often, but holy moly. Down to 0. That just seems impossible. I gotta try this one over here. Oops, it's suctioned in there. No, still a little bit. No, I've got it. I gotta try it right out of the container because this just blows me away. Just blows me away. All right, let's see. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna swish it a little bit, make sure. Turn it on. I don't know if you can see it. 0. 0. How is that possible? This is the worst water on the planet. Look it. Look it. I can't believe it. 0. That is safe. That is completely safe for us to drink, my animals to drink, to use for cooking. Oh my God. This is unbelievable, you guys. The main things I was concerned with were in this booklet. Because there's a farm literally, 300 feet from my well. I was worried most about iron. Iron was extremely high here. Lead, because the lead in our, we have old pipes. The house was built over 100 years ago. And then we have the nitrite and the nitrates from the farmers. And we're 0. 0. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. From 1,270 parts per million to 0. I really thought I would have to filter this a couple of times. This just amazes me. So, you know what? They were on sale on Amazon. This 20-gallon one I paid, was under 30 bucks. Might have been $21.99 because it was on sale. But I think I'm going to get a second one because this is unbelievable. I'm going to order my filters now. I really thought I was not going to be happy with this, but I am totally blown away that this did what it said it would do. My Berkey doesn't even do this. My Berkey doesn't even get close to this. We were still in the 600 and 700 range. And now we're down to 0. So anyway, I am just beyond ecstatic. If you need a water filter, even if you don't need a water filter, with the uncertainty that's going on right now, get one. Get a Zero. They have different sizes. I got the big one. It's 20 cups. They have them down as low as 6 cups. If you want to do just a little bit, I can use this for my cooking and my drinking water. And I'm just telling you, this thing just exceeded my expectations 100%. So I'm really happy with this. If you use another brand, let me know what you think. Other than a reverse osmosis, I don't think anything could have got my water cleaner. I am just flabbergasted, to say the least. So anyway, I guess I better go here because I'm just going to keep repeating how amazed I am at how this worked. My goodness. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night.